2026 tax refund update. In today's video, the IRS is making progress with the tax refund delays, and we have the latest numbers updated on the IRS.gov website, as well as the next direct deposit date, the next Saturday weekend hour that you can get help with your delayed tax refunds, and much more. So make sure you stay tuned for all of the details. But before we begin, as always, welcome back, everyone. So very happy to have you back for another IRS update. This information is being shared from IRS.gov. Let's begin with the deadline. The deadline to file your 2025 tax returns is April 15th. The IRS is reminding taxpayers that you can get an extension if you have not already filed your 2025 tax return. You need to file for that extension by April 15th, and you can get an extension to file until October 15, 2026. But also remember, an extension to file does not mean an extension to pay. If you owe taxes, you still need to pay those taxes by April 15th in order to avoid or minimize penalties and interest. Let's go over how you can apply for an extension. You can use the IRS free file to apply for an extension. You can also fill form 4868, which is an application for automatic extension of time to file your individual income tax return. And you also have the option to pay online and at the same time select extension. And that is how you can apply for that additional time to file your 2025 tax returns. Now let's recap the numbers updated on the IRS.gov website. Total tax returns received so far for the 2026 tax filing season, 99,802,000. Total tax returns processed so far, 99,034,000, and that currently leaves 768,000 taxpayers still waiting on their 2026 tax refund. But that is a decrease from last week's update, in which the IRS had over 900,000 taxpayers still waiting for their tax refunds. So the IRS is making progress, decreasing the tax refund delays. Now let's continue on with the numbers. Total amount refunded in dollars, $241 billion, and the average refund for the 2026 tax filing season, $3,462, which is an increase from the 2025 tax filing season of 11.1%. Let's move along to individual tax returns filed on paper. The IRS is currently processing 1040 tax returns, original received March of 2026 and amended received January of 2026. And as for tax form 1041, they are currently processing original received February of 2026 and amended received July of 2025. And this does not include those that require correction or additional review. Now, in terms of letters and notices, if you had to provide additional information to the Internal Revenue Service, they are currently processing correspondence received January of 2026. So if you provided additional information, make sure to expect delays. If you need help with your delayed tax refunds, you can attend your local taxpayer center on Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. And the next Saturday date for April is April 25th. Make sure to check out the 2026 tax refund playlist with the video where you can go over the different states and the addresses that will be open on Saturdays. Now let's recap the basics. You can expect to receive your 2026 tax refund if you e-file 3 weeks from the date you file. And if you mail your tax return, you can expect to receive it 6 or more weeks from the date the IRS received that paper tax return. And if your 2026 tax refund is delayed, it may be delayed because you made a mistake such as forgetting to sign, or there are math errors, you claim any of the earned income tax credit or additional child tax credit, as well as if you filed an amended return or you requested injured spouse relief. All of these things can delay the processing of your 2025 tax return. Now, for the good news, the next direct deposit date shared is 8/46 for April 27, 2026. Make sure to share with us in the comments if you did receive a next direct deposit date. Make sure you're checking the WMR on IRS.gov as well as your IRS online transcript for the next direct deposit date. And make sure to stay tuned for other ways you can contact the IRS or find out the status of your delayed 2026 tax refund. Contact the IRS at 1-800-829-1040, and you can contact the Taxpayer Advocate Service for assistance as well, especially if you are experiencing financial hardship due to your tax refund being delayed. You can contact them at 1-877-777-4778. You can also schedule an in-person appointment by calling 844-545-5640. You can also contact your local state representative by going to house.gov, put in your zip code, finding your representative, and you can contact them to receive assistance in finding out what the delay is. So make sure to explore all of these options to find out what is causing the tax refund delay. And don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and come back for more tax refund updates and breaking news. Bye-bye.